Shalom, shalom. I want to first talk about glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders that do well and teach well and that oversee this tabernacle of David. All right, and shalom to the sincere icon that's pushing and teaching truth and sincerity. And shalom to the angels that's witnessing this day. Okay, and this is Brother Shamak. Okay, and I just want to go into calming down and taking your time. Okay, and keeping it simple. All right, keeping it simple, because a lot in this walk, man, you want to get as many breakdowns you want in a certain amount of time, whatnot. But we got to be also remember that we can't rush this thing. We can't rush this thing. You gotta eat. We gotta eat. I remember the brethren was going into it was a live stream with GMS Atlanta. Okay, they was talking about just eat, which was being fed to you. Okay, whatever the topic is, man, you deal with that topic at hand. But you get around to it, just taking your time, man, keeping it simple. Okay, not being not killing yourself, man. So you got to balance things out in this walk, and I say this to myself as well. Everything we preach, man, we're talking to ourselves as well, man. It's a self-reflection of ourselves, okay? But I'm going to Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. All right, it reads, Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" Okay? Because you could be doing too much, And if you need assistance, that's why you have the brethren, That's why you have the apostles and elders. Seek counsel, Ask a few other Akim about a situation you have at hand, Because you never want to go off. You want to receive wisdom from the brethren. Because that's why we gather ourselves together, That's our comfort, in the spirit, okay? And we're called Kadash, okay? So you don't want to be over righteous much trying to check every well, you could. I mean, you can't check. We don't even know we eating. It's like damn, man. We don't even know we eating at this point. You feel me? Our own farm or something. But being over right, not killing yourself, not destroying yourself. And I'm going to that another. I think that's in Proverbs. Cause you trying to feed yourself too much at one time. Hey, you'll vomit it all up, You destroy yourself. That's destroying yourself. Okay, you gotta take your time in this thing. It doesn't the wisdom, not the understanding with the faith does not come overnight. We gotta always remember that, Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 16. "Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled with therein and vomit it up." Sufficient for you, man. Just enough, not too much, not too little. Okay, sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomit it. It's too much. It's too much to handle, man. You're gonna vomit it up. That's why it's good to just keep it simple sometimes. Keep it simple. So sometimes you're not ready for that meat. If you'll get it when you get it. All right. This is what part of swallowing the whole roll. That's what it is. Okay, you gotta keep it simple. You gotta keep telling yourself, man, hey, keep it simple. Especially for us younger brethren in this spiritual thing of ours. We babes in this thing. All right, several years in the truth, man. We just getting our feet wet. We just starting to get into our trials and tribulations, getting our faith tested. All right. But this is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 27. "It is not good to eat much honey. So for men to search out their own glory is not glory." Okay. I went down, man, it is not good to eat much honey. For men to search out their own glory is not glory. Okay, I ain't even need to get that. I'm going to go to Habakkuk, because this truth is plain upon tables. This truth is truly plain. We not out there. Look, we are men of the Lord, We are Hebrew Israelites, okay? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right? This truth is plain. It's simple and plain. That's why it's so spiritual, whether somebody can get it or not. It's so spiritual, man. Because in our eyes, it's, 1 + 1 = 2. In their eyes, they see 1 + 1 = 1011 or some goofy shit, But hey, we are prophets, man. We was ordained. We was predestined from the womb to get this truth, you know. All right. We just at this point making our call and election sure. Okay, we pray and hope that we are those men, the 144K, that we have a position. Okay, that we may be ordained to have a seat on those chariots, man, in that day, which is coming and is very near. Okay, nearer than we believe, you know. And this is very exciting to be in. But okay, I'm gonna get back to the topic at hand. Is calming down and keeping it simple. Keep it simple. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, and that he may run that readeth it. See, you see Yahweh Shai delivering to Habakkuk the prophet. Hey, write the vision, because all these prophets have visions, and we're declaring the visions, declaring these visions to this day. Okay? Prophets are subject to prophets. All right, he made it plain. He made his visions. He made all these. The scriptures are plain, man. It's a few. It's dark. It's definitely dark sayings and dark parables in the scriptures. We understand that. That's the meat. But the basis of this thing, this spiritual thing about us, is simple. It's simple. Stick to the basics. That's why it's beautiful sticking to the basics. It's so beautiful sticking to the basics. Hey, you can't go wrong with the milk. You can't, man. You know, you can't go wrong. All right. It's a balance. You gotta have that milk and meat, milk and meat, milk and meat. Okay. Balance it off, you know. Plain upon table. The truth is plain. Let me get John, because this should be John chapter 16, verse 25. All right. Tell us each and every day, man. Hey, one step at a time. One step at a time, you know. But this is John chapter 16, verse 25. How was y'all speaking? These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs, but the time cometh when I shall know that I shall no more speak unto you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father. Okay? And he gonna show us plainly through these prophecies, man. And that's how we know this book is true. That's how we know this is the only true book, okay, out there. Okay? This truth is made plainly, man, through these prophecies, man. And this is the spirit. If the spirit is dealing with you, you're gonna see it. It's plain to us, man. It's very plain to the prophets, man. And that's why we cherish the sacred thing of ours, man. We cherish it. Oh, I wanted to get plain in the let me get in the Habakkuk. I meant Salakia. I meant to get that plain in Habakkuk in the Hebrew. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and play that. So it's Ba'ar, okay, it says to make clear, to declare, okay? So to make clear, all right, this truth we made clear of this truth while we prophesying on the highways and byways, while we prophesying through our videos, okay, with the diligence of our videos, okay, we making it clear. That's what you want to do. When you're explaining something to somebody, you want to make it clear as possible, simple as possible. Keep it simple, all right. Keep it plain, distinct, to declare letters on the table. Yeah. Explain, yeah. But yeah, man, keeping this thing simple, all right? Let me get, what's plain in the etymology.com. It says flat, from the old French, flat, smooth, even, evident. You know, evident, that's the truth, man. Evident. Simple, sincere, ordinary. Okay, just keeping it original, you know. It says without decoration. Yeah, man, we're not hopping, we're not dancing around the bush, you know. We telling the truth, we keeping it simple, okay. We telling the truth as it should be told, you know. Rules, speech, whatever the case may be. It's not gonna come off as what you want to hear, but you need to hear it, you know. Our people need to hear it. But it's only for the elect in the 1/3. Well, it's only for the elect to really get it, man, to really swallow the whole roll. And that's what we gotta understand. This thing of ours is spiritual. Don't expect these people that's walking on their daily lives or past camp to get it. It's for the people that's watching the videos, man. All right. It's for the people that's seeking Yahweh Shai. Okay. They have the zeal, okay, but probably not according to the knowledge, you know. All right. I wanted to get Romans chapter 12, verse 8. Okay. It says, Romans chapter 12, verse 8. Or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. Okay? See, we doing, and this is really exhortation, man. That motivation, that encouragement, to really just take your time in this thing, just sit back, take your time, so you be able to retain the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, that understanding is that banyana in the Hebrew banyana. Okay, which is it goes into the act, to the act of perfection. That understanding, and at the perfection, who is perfecting those acts, man? The apostles and elders, man. We have examples before us, and then you got the wisdom, kanama, it goes to that skill, because you gotta have that skill in this thing, man, to move with wisdom, to rule over your spirit. It's a skill, okay? It's all about being wise. That's the root word, wise. It's a skill in this thing, man. And that's why you got to seek out the wisdom from the brethren too, man. You like, okay, bet I know how to move in this thing, because the wisdom knowledge would be the stability of our times, as it's spoken about in Isaiah 33:6. All right, and then you got the knowledge, the dot. I want to pronounce it right. Da'af. Okay, we're just going to that aware, because we had this knowledge at hand. We are aware of the times we in. Okay, we are aware of who we are. Okay, we are aware of these prophecies that's about to come to pass. We are aware of that RFID chip. Okay, we are aware that we must resist it. Okay, by all means necessary. All right, but that's all I wanted to get on with this topic, man. Just keeping it simple, calming down, keeping it simple, balancing everything out one step at a time, and not destroying ourselves, or you gonna vomit it up, And this is a message to myself as well, All right. But with that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostle elders that do it well. All right. And shalom to the sincere Akim. All right. Shalom.